Hey everyone, welcome to another Good e-Reader review video. My name is Michael.
This is Peter.
We have here the all-new Kindle Paperwhite, better known as the Kindle Paperwhite 3.
Yes.
This has the same screen technology as the Amazon Kindle Voyage at a fraction of the price. This is $120, whereas the new Voyage is $199. The Voyage is 12% lighter, but this has a lot of things going for it, including a very high resolution e-ink screen with a 300 ppi and 1430 by 1080.
Yeah,
so
it's huge.
It really steps up the Kindle's game in terms of overall performance. Let's take a look at the hardware.
So the Kindle hasn't changed much from the last generation, and you can see the side-by-side in our comparison video. The back Amazon engraved logo is now no longer piano underneath all the letters. It is just plastic matte. Of course, Amazon still does not have any manual page turn buttons, so you're forced to use everything on the screen. It is not a flush screen and bezel. It is about 1 millimeter deep, unlike the Kindle Voyage. You have a power button, light indicator, and a micro USB port for transferring data. The front Kindle logo has become piano finish instead of the back now, whereas the old Amazon Kindle Paperwhite 2 was white.
So this is the home screen for the all-new Kindle Paperwhite. As you can see here, that if you've ever used a Kindle before, modern Kindle, you'll notice that there's the home, back, glow light, shopping, search, and Goodreads option. Goodreads is a social book discovery network. You can form virtual book clubs. You can switch things between list view and cover view. You can create collections if you have a lot of books. There's an experimental web browser, and a future video will show you exactly how to use this.
I love it. 7 generations of Kindles.
Right.
3 Paperwhites later.
Yeah.
Experimental browser.
So you have books that are on the cloud, which are books that you've purchased maybe on other e-readers, tablets, smartphones, and whatnot, but then aren't necessarily on the device.
And you can toggle back and forth to choose what's actually on the storage.
Yeah, so you can keep your e-reader nice and clean. Let's take a look at the reading experience. We have Sycamore Row by John Grisham.
So page turns are to be expected, as expected, are very clean, refreshes every 6 to 10 pages kind of thing. We have different options here. We have text. This is probably the most go-to you're going to be going to because it is everything here. This is the size, margins, line spacing, and fonts. Back in the Paperwhite 2, Cecilia was the default font. Now we're sitting on Bookerly as the default font. Here's the differences between the two of these fonts.
Amazon's made a lot of advancements aside from the fonts in terms of cleaning it up. So you'll notice that there's a lot of new options here in terms of changing the size of the font, and everything is nice and readable. The high definition screen really stands out. So if you are someone that spends a lot of time on your Kindle and has had many Kindles or other e-readers in the past, you're going to get a tremendous reading experience from here. Of course, you can do all the little things that you can do on previous Kindles, such as highlight, take notes, make annotations, look words up in the dictionary. If you want to find out more about the book that you're reading, you can engage in X-ray.
X-ray is a really cool feature.
People, places, and things. You can look up main characters, how often that they're referenced through the book. Some books get kind of complicated with introducing a ton of different characters seemingly all at once. The latest William Gibson book, The Peripherals, really guilty of that, where they introduced almost 30 characters within the first 5 chapters. So this is a good way that you can find out a little bit about the character, the biography, if they're a major or minor character. If you're juggling many books, it's essential. Of course, you can go to specific things, but you can really get a sense of where you are in the book by this 1 minute left in the chapter, and you've read 74% of the current chapter. So that's really handy.
We know it's an e-reader, so you're meant to read books, but this handles PDFs rather well. So this is the Dungeons and Dragons Monsters Manual. We choose this because it has an even mix of shades, text, and pictures. So we're just going to do some pinch and zooms. You have to be very patient with it because pinch and zooming can take a while. You'll notice you have a mini map with a locator showing you where you are on the page. Once you let go, it is a very large PDF, so it takes about 3 or 4 seconds to fully render. You can see the grays are very nice, very crisp. The resolution on his claw is very nice, and you actually get long presses, which no other e-reader does without the use of a stylus. What you can do from here is all of the normal functions you can do in an e-reader, on an e-book, highlight, add note, even translation on any PDF. So that's tremendously valuable on the Amazon Kindle Paperwhite.
Yeah, translations are important because you can convert one word or one phrase to another language entirely, which is very useful. So the PDF experience on the Kindle is satisfactory, but it's not great. If you're looking for a dedicated PDF reader, we'd recommend Sony Digital Paper or to invest in a tablet. E-readers are just not indicative of a great PDF experience when it comes to extensive PDFs. It's only for basic PDFs. Newspapers, magazines will not work. A rule of thumb is if it's very image heavy, then it's not, you're not going to get a great PDF experience, but if it's just written words, it's perfectly satisfactory. Amazon has made a lot of advancements with the Kindle Paperwhite 3, the all-new Kindle, etc., etc. They have basically just improved the screen technology itself. Most things are exactly the same. I think that this is a really good buy if you are a person that is invested in the Amazon ecosystem, whether you've had a previous Kindle or if you use the Kindle reading app on your smartphone, on your tablet, or on your computer. I think that Amazon does very well for itself. 75% of the US ebook market it controls, 95% of the ebook market in the UK. So people really love their Kindles, and this is a winner. For goodereader.com, my name is Michael.
This is Peter.
Everybody take care.